Ozempic might be one of the most popular and controversial medicines of this decade.
More than 9 million people use Ozempic across America.
It's a miracle. It's too good to be true.
My pain was gone.
All because of Ozempic.
Takes weight off, no question, a lot of it.
How much weight did you lose?
25 kilos?
In the wrong hands, it could be quite dangerous.
And I was one of the people that felt so sick and couldn't play with my son.
But then I was gonna literally unsubscribe from life. That Ozempic almost took my life.
Within a very short span of time, it was everywhere, from news to social media to Hollywood. Not for a diabetic cure, but for weight loss. The story of Ozempic is like nothing you've heard before. On one hand, it's a story of a medical feat. How Ozempic, as an innovative jab, was able to help extremely diabetic patients who were dependent on insulin and saved extremely obese people from surgery. On the other hand, it's a story about how Hollywood elites misuse their power and wealth to abuse this jab.
I've injected about 4 or 5 of my friends with Ozempic. My anti-aging doctor just hands it out to anybody.
How it's sold to millions of healthy people off-label to make them skinny. How the extreme demand created waves of fake Ozempic sold illegally in the market. And the biggest of them, all the life-threatening side effects.
Some weeks I can vomit up to 200 times. Ozempic has ruined my understanding of food and my relationship with food.
And the worst part of all of it, once you stop taking it, the weight will come right back.
In a nutshell, it's a story of corporate lies, human obsession, numerous lawsuits, and hundreds of deaths. This is the dark truth of Ozempic. This $1,000 jab is hailed as the miracle drug, and it's made its creator Novo Nordisk the biggest pharma company in Denmark.
It's worth more than $500 billion. That's bigger than the entire GDP of Denmark.
Making $14 billion just in 2023. So, what's the problem, right? Well, when it's too good to be true, most of the times it's not true. And that's what Ozempic is. Despite being a jab for type 2 diabetes, it's mostly sold off-label to healthy people and wealthy people, creating a shortage for actual diabetic patients who need this jab to survive and not die.
There was literally a run to doctors to prescribe this medication for them off-label in order to help them with their weight loss, which unfortunately ended up creating a shortage.
Believe it or not, the whole ordeal started from a lizard called the Gila monster. This poisonous lizard secretes a venom containing Exendin 4. In simple words, Exendin 4 helps to control blood sugar levels by making your body produce more insulin. In June 2008, Novo Nordisk, a company based in Denmark, started clinical trials to recreate a similar hormone that can be given to patients to fight type 2 diabetes. It took almost 9 years and numerous tests and trials to perfect the medicine. And finally, in 2017, it was submitted for FDA approval. After the FDA approval in 2017, the drug was named as Ozempic. Let me remind you that the FDA-approved Ozempic was only for type 2 diabetes patients. But soon, a side effect of the medicine changed the whole medical industry. But let me first tell you how this Ozempic jab works. It's quite simple, to be honest. Ozempic has semaglutide, which mimics a hormone called GLP-1. By mimicking this hormone, Ozempic tells your brain that you're full without even eating much. Not only that, it also drastically slows down the digestive process, creating an illusion of a full belly. All this makes the body produce more insulin and reduce blood sugar. Great stuff. But soon, a side effect of this drug was noticed.
So some doctors are calling for more research into the side effects of very popular diabetes and weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy.
Weight loss? No, drastic weight loss. Ozempic was extremely effective, and many patients noticed huge drops in their weight, almost 20 to 25 pounds in 2 to 3 months. After this discovery, Ozempic was about to explode in the market. But you'll be shocked how the success of Ozempic will lead into a really dark future. Seeing the great results, soon doctors started recommending Ozempic to highly obese people to save them from surgery. Ozempic was revolutionary when it comes to weight loss. In the past, multiple weight loss medicines like Redux, Lorcaserin, and many more were discontinued by the FDA because it was causing heart attacks, cancer, and depression. But Ozempic was clean, with minimal side effect. Soon, people started calling it the miracle drug. With the surprising results and welcoming weight loss, many people started posting their before and after on social media. TikTok and YouTube got flooded with Ozempic before and after posts. America is crippled with obesity, with almost 42% of the population being obese. Out of desperation to find a shortcut, healthy people started taking Ozempic. The results were outstanding, but all good things don't last. News channels started covering this super effective miracle drug that was changing people's lives.
Tonight, we look at the ups and downs of weight loss from prescription drugs like Ozempic.
Soon, Ozempic made its way to Hollywood, and after it reached there was no coming back. Celebrities loved it. It was like the holy grail of weight loss. Losing 20 to 30 pounds without doing anything is like the dream come true. Multiple big names started openly admitting to using Ozempic, and many used it behind closed doors.
Everyone's on Ozempic. Because if you ever want to drop 5 pounds, this is good.
How long have you been on the Ozempic?
6 weeks.
Yeah, that's the fast forward to Skinnyville.
No, everybody lying. You're on Ozempic or one of those things.
It's not a sin to use Ozempic.
People hate on it because they want to do it. And the people who hate it on the most, the people who are secretly doing it or pissed off that they can't afford it.
The jab cost $1,000 per pop, but the celebrities got money. They don't care. Neither do the company. Hollywood started celebrating and promoting it.
When I look around this room, I can't help but wonder, is Ozempic right for me?
People started throwing Ozempic parties. It was absolute madness. Nobody was realizing that they were taking a full-fledged diabetic medicine willingly just to fit in a dress. The irony was lost with the weight. Novo Nordisk was thrilled for their Ozempic success. Soon they started an ad campaign for Ozempic, with a song and everything. They started putting billboards with celebrity endorsements. They promoted it like it's some kind of new iPhone or something. America, the land where drugs are advertised as a box of cereal. When all this was going on, nobody was concerned with the consequence. What'll happen if you keep taking heavy type 2 medications every week, every month? Well, nothing good. The biggest lie people realized is that the weight loss is not permanent. As soon as they stop the medication, the weight starts coming right back.
But it's really not the best long-term strategy because you have to take it forever, otherwise you regain the weight you lose.
And then it was game over. And then I gained it all back. Because there was no Ozempic, couldn't keep losing weight.
Studies show most people regain the weight they've lost when they stop taking the drugs.
Because permanent weight loss happens only when you change your habits and lifestyle. It's the jab that was making you eat less. Regular users noticed other side effects like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain, with a very small risk of thyroid tumors, including cancer. Multiple doctors warned about the use of Ozempic.
Taking it while you're already at a healthy weight can lead to worse side effects. More nausea, more vomiting, more potential diarrhea and constipation.
Soon, people started posting how Ozempic almost took their lives, and in a few cases, it did take lives. Trish Webster died after taking Ozempic to lose weight for his daughter's wedding. She was not diabetic. She bought the medicine after seeing the ads on TV. She wanted to fit into her dress, but after 5 months of use and losing 35 pounds, it took her life.
She shouldn't be gone, you know. I don't think she should be gone. She didn't deserve that.
But the creators of the Ozempic were not concerned. They were busy with their sales numbers. Ozempic shot Novo Nordisk's share price to new heights, making them billions of dollars. Seeing the weight loss craze, they made another plan to capitalize it. They released another drug named Wegovy with a higher dose compared to Ozempic, and this time it was only made for weight loss. In June 2021, the FDA approved Wegovy and released it to the market. Because of social media and celebrities' endorsement, these drugs became so popular that Wegovy stock ran out real quick. Novo Nordisk failed to meet the demands for this weight loss drug, so people rushed to buy Ozempic. Thus started the off-label sales of Ozempic. Multiple doctors started recommending it to their health patients. Many didn't even know that they were on Ozempic. It's not that hard to get your hands on Ozempic, it's quite easy. You go online, you fill some form, and you can buy it online. There's no background check or doctor verification, it's that simple. This misuse of this drug created a supply problem for those extremely diabetic patients who need this jab, otherwise they'd have to amputate their fingers. Soon it got worse. Multiple Ozempic users reported about gastrointestinal illness, which includes inflammation of the stomach and intestines. Ozempic slows down your digestive system by trapping gas inside your stomach, which increases the risk of damaging your intestine by 400 to 500%, which is scary. Seeing this level of craze and demand, many fake players enter the market selling fake Ozempic to customers. Till date, around 100 people have died because of problems caused by Ozempic. Finally, people had enough and filed class action lawsuit against the company. Currently, more than 100 lawsuits have been filed against Novo Nordisk for downplaying the side effects. In January 2024, the US judicial panel merged 55 lawsuits into a single MDL to streamline the legal process. So, what do you think? Who is at fault here? A greedy company trying to make money by downplaying the side effects of this drug, or the self-obsessed and pompous celebrities with millions of dollars promoting it? Or the lazy people trying to find a shortcut to have six-packs? Who's to blame? Pharma companies like Novo Nordisk deals with class action lawsuits like a minor inconvenience. If found guilty, they'll simply pay a few $1 billion to settle with the FDA. But you're the one who will have lost your life, and your family will be forever in grief. So, the real question is that summer body and wedding dress worth risking your life?